Okay, I'm back. I just ate. Let's continue. Janara. The names are Professor Ooblik and Professor Port. They're such mouthfuls to say. And Burgundy Mustache isn't? You're right. I'll have to workshop that. Burgunstache? Professor Port. How can you be so different from your mother, and yet just as infuriating? Damn, he seems focused. Look at that frown. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Noah. Oh, I know who you are. I guess the giant screens give it away, don't they? Nah, man. I know you from somewhere else. If you're a transfer student, you must have spent the last months in Beacon. Have we met before in class? Not really, no. I know you by fame, Noah. I need to check something real quick. You're the guy who stole Miss Paladina from her father and her destiny in Atlas. Wow, that is incorrect information. So, no changes. Okay. Come again? You don't have any idea, do you? Are we going to argue nicknames the whole day, or are we going to count down? For the love of 10. The hell do you mean her destiny? You should have met her father, right? Enrico Paladina, maybe the greatest scientist mind alive? I'm familiar. And? Poor. As I said, you have no idea what you had made her give up on. What the hell are you talking about? Start. Oh, you stupid. Youch. I feel sorry for Noah taking one of those to the face. Believe me, he wasn't supposed to. He got caught up in the conversation. Honestly, partner, yeah, I don't think too badly on him. That wouldn't have happened before yesterday. Yesterday? What happened yesterday? You are good. Out of it already? That's fine. I don't win fights with my mouth only. Okay, this is an interesting soundtrack, to say the least. And we're playing as Jack this time. Oh boy. Well, here comes trying to figure out what does the most damage to her. Is she healing? What the fuck? I know I'm taking a big risk here with this maneuver, but in order to do devastating damage, you're going to have to take a risk here. I can't tell if she's healing or what. Like, what the fuck is that? And I should also say flash warning while I'm at it, shouldn't I? Ugh, alright. Now I know what fighting Noah feels like. You shouldn't be frowning like that. You're going to end up looking like an old man. Change the plans. I can't get a good hit on her, so... Hey, no way. No fair. I can't run away as fast as you coward. Okay, scratch that. This is what fighting both him and Evelyn at the same time feels like. As Ivory smartly decides to retreat, faced with the mystery of her opponent's semblance. So each color does a different thing. For a short period of time, yes. And I think Miss Cat has still to show her full arsenal in this tournament. And if you factor in her high mobility, you get a pain in the ass. How many colors does she have? According to the database, her semblance is called a Rainbow Wheel. And considering that a rainbow has 7 colors, and Mr. T. Capkeys doesn't seem to be faring much better against Mr. Cole. Ugh, alright, the part of the plan that has me running away is working. Too bad I fucked up the beginning, which means this is all useless. All you're good for is running away, apparently. Oh yeah? I should definitely run face first into the blast of your sonic attacks. Being a meathead will show Penny that she needs to not worry about me. Seriously, is this all about wanting to show me up in front of her? I don't think she's even watching this fight at the moment. You got a crush on her or something? You really think I'm so shallow? For all I know, you could be. We never met before, and yet you seem to hate my guts for reasons I completely ignore. Fair enough. I'll tell you after I've beaten you then. Oh, so gracious of you. Stop falling into his pace and get with the plan. I need to get my hands on him. A fire dust crystal? But... Are you nuts? Hey, I thought there was a reason if you weren't just blasting music at me anymore, so... Mr. Decapkeys has critical damage to the nearby structure. It's starting to come down? What exactly is the deal with this team and property damage? Oh, they just like taking risks with other people's stuff. I can't believe that guy. Where the hell did he go now? Oh, is that what you call a chokehold? Got you. Good thinking, but you won't get me like that a second time. Damn, seems like his fists are weapons too, huh? Yeah, thanks for the warning, but there won't be a need for that. I've already won. Excuse me? You heard me. It's only a matter of time now. I don't know if you're bluffing or if you have something in mind, but... I don't think you're ready to actually face the music here, pal. Oh man, that's the worst thing you could have done. And I don't mean the pun. Oh, Noah's fast. Like really fast. I mean, not as fast as me, but certainly much faster than you. You're a slowpoke. Ugh. Although, I'll admit, I'm kinda cheating. I mean, I don't think it's really cheating since it's my semblance, but the rollerblades aren't special or anything. Know what I mean? It was actually the first ability I discovered. I bet it's because I was always playing around with them as a kid, so you know what they say about semblance. You know, when me and Noah devised our battle plan, I knew I was getting the more difficult fight, but I would have never thought it would be because of your mouth. Duh, thanks for the double compliments, Jackie. But again, I don't win my battles just by running my mouth. Anyway, that's your big scary semblance, isn't it? Absorbing kinetic energy? How the hell did you figure it out so fast? Oh, I know a thing or two about kinetic energy. For example... Did you know that light has kinetic energy too? Lasers? She's literally shooting lasers out of her eyes. Well, these fights are getting interesting. That's smart. It doesn't seem to be hurting Jackie, though. It's stopping in midair. A laser is focused light. If you remove kinetic energy from it, it becomes normal light. Again, the question is, how much of it can she absorb safely? God damn it, I'm already. If I don't do anything with this energy, my body, like in Burrito. Tell me when you're getting tired. I got no choice. An opening. Worst choice, getting close to Jack. Yeah! Jack! What? Her arms. Your aura cover. Either I interrupted the flow of aura, or using all that energy. The alternative was breaking all of my bones, and then some. 2 arms are nothing. What about, giving up? Walk outside the ring? I feel bad beating you. Don't you dare pity me, you little shit. Wow, hostile. So what if you broke my arms? I can still kick your ass. Jack. Okay, change the plans. I need to speed this up. And now have you stopped running? What are you even doing? Let's say that my master plan needed a course correction. Well then, do your worst. I'm not going to defend myself. The hell? What? It's going to hurt a lot, but as long as I don't pass out, and Jack's enduring enough pain on her own, well, it's obviously a trap. Now the question is, are you going to take it? Take that risk or not? I'm starting to think the reason why Miss Palladino left Atlas is because she took pity on you. That's half the story, yes? Titania, dear, do you have any idea what's happening down there? Yeah, I have a hunch. So, what is he doing instead of helping Jacqueline there? Look at the aura levels on the screen. The aura levels. Holy. But this doesn't make any sense. Makes perfect sense if you know Noah's semblance. What kind of semblance can explain that? Not only is Cole's aura's pool decreasing rapidly, but Noah's aura is staying the same. Persistent bastard, aren't you? Most people would have started vomiting by now. Oh, I had worse. I'm far more worried about you, buddy. How's your aura? My aura? What? What? So, you didn't even notice. I don't have enough to keep. I'm almost in the red? Keeping those copies up and using your weapon probably costs a lot anyway, so you thought it was just an adrenaline. Or maybe it's because you didn't feel the usual stamina drain from using aura. Either way, you didn't notice until you focused on it. Who the hell are you? Just a friend of Penny. Also, your opponent? Until now, that is. Partner, switch. What? Took you long enough. What the? Hey, not that way. Oh, definitely that way. Mr. D. Capkis has locked onto his opponent, and... Who? The hell are these people? And just as Mr. D. Capkis manages to obtain a double ring out, Miss Ivory lands a decisive blow. Once Cole Aura Pool is in the red, Team Jade wins. And that was kinda lame as far as commentaries go. Guess we are in a complete stable without Mom. Anyway, what happened down there was... I mean... It was an impressive show of resilience, but Mr. Dekapkis, it's almost like, hold up, did I miss anything? All right, you don't know. I don't know what. Well, someone's going to put two and two together from the footage anyway. He can absorb other people's aura, but that's impossible. Ugh, is that true? Yeah, you couldn't have known. Shouldn't have let the blood go to my head. Shit, what's wrong with me? Oh, what the heck happened to my voice there? Guess the prospect of having someone decent in the upper spheres of Atlas and then having it taken away went to my head. What do you mean? So, newsflash, the new trade-based aristocracy that was born in Atlas after the war isn't exactly level-headed, and yet they're the ones influencing all the lawmaking among other things. But in recent years, the army has started garnering increasingly more power and authority under General Ironwood's leadership. Some of the more renowned members have acquired the same status as the traitors, like Professor Polendina. I guess I was just disappointed that for once someone decent could have gotten into that circle without fighting, grew up to be able to change things, and chose not to. You'll be surprised. Huh? Let's just say that the spirit of Nicholas Snee lives on and leave it at that. Now, I hate to ask, but give me a hand. Miriam, when did it start happening? After he grabbed on the Atlas student. I think Dekapkis shared some of his own aura with him. That's probably a prerequisite for the link. I see. Maybe his list of abilities depends on this trick too. Hey. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? How the hell are we supposed to fight a guy who can absorb your aura? Miriam? First, he can't absorb someone else's aura if his own is full. That's why he suddenly allowed Cole to lay on him, because he needed to drain him fast to help Ivory. Second, he can't absorb someone else's aura while using his other abilities. When he used his high-speed ability to dodge Cole's sonic attacks, he wasn't absorbing his aura despite his pool being depleted by cover recovery. Third, this is conjecture, but I don't think he can absorb for more than one person at the time. Otherwise, their strategy wouldn't have put much heavy strain on his partner. They would have just made him affect both Cole and Kat at the same time. Suggestion? Aim to incapacitate. Strong focus attack can break through the cover and damage his body. Strong enough hits and critical points can knock him out. Also, there's the ring out rule. Good job, Miriam. Okay, fine. It's not as big of a deal. Still, a one-on-one fight with the guy is a risk. Says who? The bunny girl will only be allowed back in if they reach the semifinals. Same goes for Ivory's arms, I'd wager, and the redhead's probably still having her nervous breakdown, or they have fielded her instead. He's literally the only person of his team still able to fight. Of course he's going to fight. Indeed. But that's not what I meant. I'm sure that there are special rules in this tournament which would allow us to press our numerical advantage. When you say Aqua? Your aura level increased by 1. And what the heck made Aqua jump? I don't know what happened there. Giving me a lot of work, aren't you? This is so uncomfortable to watch. Uncomfortable for you? Really, Carrots? Hey, give me a break. This reminds me of that time Penny had to reset my shoulder. I get phantom pains just by looking at that cast. Fortunately, the fractures were incredibly clean. Miss Cat must have noticed your lack of aura cover right before she struck. With your aura and the supplements, they'll heal overnight, but you'll only be able to fight again during the semifinals. Same as Evelyn. I figured as much. Then I guess this is it? What do you mean? The tournament. You and Jack are hurt and I'm still... So it's over? Well, don't I feel ignored? Huh? We'll reach the quarterfinals. That means that from now on, each team only needs to field one person at the time. No? That is correct indeed. But you hate fighting for an audience. True, I don't like it. You only joined the tournament because we wanted you to. Wanted to... Yes, I did. Then why do you want to continue? Because I've come to realize that sometimes you can't not fight, no matter how much you may dislike the circumstances of it. Because fighting is more often than not just a means to an end. So in short, I want to continue because I'm fighting for a reason other than advancing in the tournament. What kind of reason? Come with me to the arena tomorrow and I'll show you. I'm not asking you to fight, I just want you to be there, with me tomorrow. You don't even need to leave the prep area if you don't want to, but I do need you to be closely to properly show you. I guess the least I can do is cheer you on. Good. Now that that's resolved, I say it's high time you left Jack alone to rest. Also, Noah, you should sleep over here on the ship tonight instead of going back to Beacon. Sure, but why? Because you can. Also, you can sleep longer since you don't need to get on the same bullhead as common mortals. You can use the ship's transport and get off at the VIP entrance. Makes sense. Thanks, Professor Peach. That'll be useful. And I'm guessing because of the fact that now everyone knows what I'm capable of. What we're capable of. I keep on saying I guess the amount of times that he talked to me as my third person, I keep on saying I. Maybe I should continue that instead of saying we for me and you guys, but let's just continue. Especially since I have to go back to the arena for a talk. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening from your Lisa Lavender. I'm coming to you live from the commentators box in the Amity Arena with a special guest to comment the end of the round 16. A former professional hunter, alumni of Shade Academy in Vacuo, and now a renowned international best-selling author. She also happens to be the mother of one of the students still in the running. Please welcome Miss Madonna Ark. Hello, everyone. I have to say, it's nice to be interviewed about something other than my books, for once. I can imagine. Still, you are writing a new one, aren't you? Indeed. Madonna Ark's Anthology of Hearts. Please look forward to it. And if you want the Anthology of Hearts, again, you have to get the R-rated version. It actually gives you a light novel, with illustrations in it, of the stories that Madonna is writing. Some of them are in the game as well. That is if I went for the other routes, but the other routes are not complete, as you may remember with the whole Ruby dance thing. So let's leave it at that. Oh, believe me, I am. Now, we're halfway through the tournament, and exactly 1 day away from the finals. 8 teams remain, and there are a couple, shall we say, interesting anomalies. Is that so? If we could please have the graphics for studio. The 8 teams who made it to the quarterfinals are... Seriously? That's our graphics? Oh, so cute. Guys, what did I tell you about using interns for? Whatever. Anyway, they are Teams Ruby, Jade, Juniper, and Thunder, representing Beacon Academy from Vale. Juniper, that's Junie Poo's team. For the bookkeepers, that'll be June Arc, leader of Team Juniper. Then we have Team Crimson and Sun, and Team Sun, representing Haven Academy from Mistral. Following that, Team Gold, representing Atlas Academy from Atlas. I liked it better when it was called Alceus. And last but not least, Team Burns, representing Shade Academy from Vacuo. Now I guess many people have already guessed which anomalies I'm referring to. Madonna? Or Madonna? Again, I don't know which pronunciation to go with there. Well, for one, half of the teams still in the running are from Beacon. But even more interesting, 5 out of the 8 remaining teams are made up of first-year students. Is it common occurrence? Either one? In my experience, the first one is pretty common. Being the home team, so to speak, carries a lot of weight in these kind of competitions. I see. And what about the abundance of first years? The same thing happened when I participated, believe it or not. It's not that rare. If you ask me, I think it follows a generational pattern, so to speak. Generational? Yep. For a decade or so, you'll have a bunch of festivals where first years can't even get past the round 32 if they manage to be selected at all. Then bam, you get a tournament where the first years knock the socks off their upperclassmen. I was first year too, by the way, and the teams who qualified, to think that city hid something this big? Alright, it was worth it just to see that expression on her face. You seem distressed. You don't? At all? What the hell? Well, see, for you, this is something that just popped on your radar. For me, this has been daily life for weeks now. A god? A literal god? Walking remnant? Does it make you reconsider your plan regarding chopsticks? Among other things, now I'm starting to wonder if I should rather leave you alive after all. I'm touched, really. Then again, that's dependent on feedback I've yet to receive. You want to know if Salem can deal with Agni for you? How do you know that name? Wouldn't you like to know? It's not included in the deal. And with this, we're done. You're done. Am I now? You will be. I swear it. I won't let you get away with whatever you want to do. My. Is this confidence coming from the fact that you've managed to test your leech ability in battle? Although, truth to tell, all I want right now is a tumble in the sheets or two. I mean, it's not like we'll be able to celebrate tomorrow, so I'd rather celebrate right now. If you think, can you really overlook this opportunity to catch me in a vulnerable position? You know Aura can't do anything for lack of air supply, so if by chance you, I don't know, manage to get your hands around my neck and squeeze, going to go get that feedback, as you said, afterwards. You have my number. I can't believe what she's gone in the head. She's gone in the head, isn't she? I got to clear my head. Oh wow. Okay, on to the next part.